Well, sorry for being abrupt about that, but we did have to restart the stream. I forgot to warn you guys before it happened, but we are back now. So that was Marta Alec 0624. This is Lightning Luke 81, who is your announcer right now, and well, we're going to go straight to Mario Party.
Alright, so looks like we're ready. I assume we are. Wait. Alright, cool. We are good. How's it going, everybody? Buffalo Prime here. And we're going to play Mario Party Minigame Island Any Percent, which is one of two categories. Actually, there's a couple of miscellaneous categories we have in Mario Party. 80%, 100% of Minigame Island, plus the boards. The boards runs are like 6.5 hours. This run is not nearly as long. But because of donations, it looks like I'm going to be playing as Donkey Kong, which is going to continue the theme on from Smart Alec's run with Donkey Kong, which was phenomenal. So I will be playing as Donkey Kong. Preluder before I start. I've never played as Donkey Kong before, so this will be a new experience for all of us. So the game starts when I hit new game and finishes on the end of the lap in Kart Race, or Slot Car Derby 2. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're off. So, this is Mario Party Any Percent, also known as a pretty heavy RNG-based game. So, Donkey Kong. And I will have Luigi as my backup, because that's kind of what I'm used to. So right off the bat here, we're going to skip the tutorial. Right there, perfect. So, any percent, the difference between any percent and 100% is like there's a whole section of levels that we aren't going to play, because they're very hard. Bumper Cars is incredibly hard. There's a fishing game that's pretty hard. So we're going to play pretty much the easy levels, and get through this as quickly as possible. So this first level right here is actually all timed. So I have to get 10 coins. I always say rings, but it's definitely coins. Gotta get 10 coins here, but it's all based on timers. Wow, DK is hecka bulky. Man. Okay, so that last one's all timer-based. So 45 is pretty normal. Now, I am running this on an emulator, which is allowed. It is the Project 64 1.7 emulator, which on speedruns.com for this game is a allowable emulator, but what you're going to see is a couple of glitches that are emulator specific. So there's going to be like weird flashing in certain areas. Some sprites are not going to be in the correct area, but that's okay. We'll run from there. So in this one, I only need 2 bags. Anything else, in grabbing extra coins, adds time. So I've got my 2 bags. I don't mind if the computers go off and try to get those. In fact, I'd rather them get them, because it's a little bit of time saved between the levels. Ooh, I lost my hammer. Let's go. Alright, so let me just grab that again. It's a little bit of time loss, but it's hard when there's all 3 of them on one. At the very end there. That's pretty hard to get around. And again, another indication of the emulator, an indication that it's the correct emulator, is that weird, like, poop green looking thing at the very bottom. That indicates that I'm using an emulator. But yeah, there's no time difference, like Dolphin said. It's just visual glitches. All the emulator emulates the lag properly between the game, everything like that. So this one I only need 20 coins and I can jump off. So here we go. There's one. Oh god, DK is bulky. 5. He's slippery too. 18, 19, 20, I think? Ooh, that might have only been 19. That'd be a bummer. Oh, yeah, we got it. Donkey Kong's so weird, man. He's a weird dude. Alright, next up is Paddle Battle. Now, Paddle Battle, there's a theory that if you stay to the center as much as possible, it's a little bit faster. I've actually gotten... Like, I stick to the sides sometimes, and it doesn't seem to be any difference, so... Technically, to win this minigame, I only need 5 hits on the enemy, or on the enemy AI, in order to pass the level. There is a theory that if you only get 5 hits, it saves you time, but I get 6 hits typically, and there's no real difference, so... So right there was 5. And 6. I mean, I'm just going to go ham because it's a marathon. I really don't want to lose this level. This right here can be really hard to stay in the center. And not get hit, so we'll just do that. Plus, DK's a beast, dude. How do you overpower DK? I submit that you cannot. I submit that you cannot. Alright, so this is the first area of real RNG, and that is a memory match. Now, the best RNG that we could possibly get is that every time I hit a square, or a pair of squares, they're going to match. Worst RNG is going to have me running all over the place, so... Alright, so we got the red flower. Oh, there we go. There's a match. That's a really good start. So we got red mushroom. Ah, green shell. And a Bowser. Okay, well that happens. Okay, so that moves me a little bit. I don't like moving across the map. As little as possible would be preferred. I can't even tell what that is because DK's gigantic. Okay, so the RNG here is actually pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'll take a 12 there. I mean, I think I've gotten like pretty closer to 18 before, but the typical is right around a 5 or 4 second remaining. Alright, so this next level has slight RNG as well. However, it doesn't really play a huge factor. So in ground pound, ideally I would want all the wood to be near each other. I mean, it's not. This is actually pretty bad. I'm guessing this would add about a half second. Just because of the amount of time it's going to take me to move between all the pieces. So in this one, it's kind of cool. I don't actually have to hover over top of the piece in order to ground pound it. I can actually do it right next to it, and it still counts it as a ground pound. So that speeds you up a little bit if you do it like that. Not bad. My controller's really loud, by the way, so if you hear me clacking around, I mean, it is what it is. Alright, Limbo Dance only has 2 setups. There's the quick one and then the slow one. We got the quick one, boys! So there is a little bit of RNG. This is the quick version, which saves about 7 seconds. There is a longer version, which has a bunch of red limbo poles, like back to back. You finish right around like a 8 or a 7. So, I mean, it's pretty good to get that RNG. Dude, DK is just always so happy to beat all these levels, man. Alright. Alright, so Musical Mushroom also has a slight amount of RNG to it. The best possible outcome is that it's only going to take a half cycle for us to start being able to control DK. Right now it's auto. But if I can get to the bottom of the circle and then be able to control, like, that's perfect. Okay, now everything past here. Oh, that was really good, actually. Really good. That's pretty close to as good as good RNG as you can get. And the worst would be a full cycle. So that was really good. I'm down for that. Alright, Piranha Pursuit is an auto-scroller. There's absolutely no variance in this run, in this part of the run. In fact, if you bonk, as long as you don't die, you're not going to lose any time. I mean, the split here is a minute 11 every time. And there's also a somewhat swag strat I'm going to try at the very end here. And if I miss it, I miss it. It's not going to gain or lose any time, but it kind of looks cool. So we're going to try for it. The bummer about this minigame, too, by the way, when you're playing with your friends, is that as long as the skateboarder doesn't mess up, it doesn't matter how often you mash and grab the, or row your piranha, the piranha never catches up. So, this is the 1v3 game that if you have a guy that knows what he's doing, you can't beat him. It's free coins for the one player. Okay, that's not it. Let's see if it should be this next one. Hey-oh, swag strat. So you can actually jump on those vines. I didn't know that until I started speedrunning this game. That you could like leap up there and grab onto the vine. I mean, it looks cool. It literally does nothing, though. So, alright, so there's 3 possible RNGs. RNGs. 3 possible combinations here. This is the worst one, getting a Goomba. This is actually about 10 seconds slower than the best RNG, which is getting the bomb. And then the Boo is the middle one. So this takes 10 seconds longer than the bomb does. But only about, I think, like 4 or 5 seconds longer than Boo. So this level, I mean, it's pretty consistent, the amount of time that you're going to get. However, it also has slight variance depending on how bad the computers are. Okay, see, like, that was kind of bad RNG because the computers cut outside instead of inside, which took them a little bit longer to finish the level. In general, though, it doesn't matter. So, this next part is a pretty heavy RNG-based level as well. Buried Treasure. This is the first spot where the run can die if you're trying to get, like, a deathless run or a world record run. Because where the treasure chest spawns is completely random. And it can spawn right in front of a computer. This is also the first button mash level as well. The faster you mash, the faster that your character moves. See, right there, it spawned right next to Yoshi's a bro! Yoshi, you dumb! Thank you. Hella dumb. Computers are bad. There's no setting, by the way, to change the computer's AI. I believe it's defaulted to normal. You can't, don't quote me on that, but you know, Wario got 69 points. That's hilarious. But hey, getting past that without dying is pretty good. Alright, Desert Dash is pretty free. While I'm doing this level, I want to let you guys know, this is another emulator indicator. The fact that it's flashing on the right indicates that I'm playing this on a proper emulator. In accordance to speedruns.com and the emulators they like. If you guys are looking to speedrun and you haven't speedran before, Mario Party Any Percent is a pretty solid speedrun. It's a very easy speedrun to pick up. It's not that hard to get good at. I don't know. I feel like it's not that challenging. There's certain levels that are and certain levels that aren't. But you can get pretty good times without having to try terribly hard. So Tug of War, a really good Tug of War is going to be a 28. 27's pretty good too. 26 is typical. Ah, 26, fuck. And that's gonna happen. Yo, Ray, I told you not to quote me! So 26 is, I mean, that's what I've been getting lately. 27 is pretty much the benchmark to a really good Tug of War there. Alright, so we're almost out of the first area, which is pretty hype. So Teetering Towers, there is a quick strat here. A lot of people like fear this game. They're like, oh my god, I hope I don't fall. Like, it's pretty safe. If you watch what I'm doing here. So the first one we're gonna move on, you don't actually have to jump for, you can fall on top of. The rest you have to jump for. The speedrun strat is to do a quick jump, which is to tap A instead of pressing and holding A. It'll cause the lowest jump you can possibly get, but you land on the platform faster. The only problem is it's really risky. So I'm not gonna do it since it's a marathon, and I want to try to showcase a decent time. This last one you can fall on as well. So the quick jump though, quick jump saves about a second, I want to say, over the entirety of that level. But again, really risky. Alright, we're gonna enter the cave. So this is actually a really good start. This might be better than my PB start. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Zombie wall. Alright, bobsled run. Okay, we're gonna try murder percent on bobsled run here. We're gonna try to kill the computer players. Oh, DK, you're a legend. Okay. So, in the very beginning here, it's pretty neck and neck. Oh, don't push me into a wall. Okay. Push them into a wall. Alright, I don't know if death is going to be possible here. Murder percent? Please? Okay, I gotta get him to catch up. Okay, yo, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I didn't get it. Dang it. Okay, so at that point in the level, if you hit them while they're in midair, towards the front of their bobsled, you can actually kill them. So you can send them down into the little gap there, because when you hit somebody more towards the front of their vehicle, it actually stops all their movement. So you can kill the computers there, but Drum Basher, there is no difference between the characters. However, when you're speedrunning, typically it's just faster to mash A at the very beginning. So that way, you can just get Mario right off the bat. It saves a little bit of time over menuing. Yeah, didn't get murder percent. It's fun. It's actually a little bit of a time loss. You aren't typically neck and neck at that point to be able to kill him. All right, so this level is my angst, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because Skateboard Scamper's an auto-scroller, it doesn't matter how fast you click until the very end, and even at the very end, sometimes I feel like it's not very consistent. So, right here, it almost doesn't matter how fast you mash. You're always going to be pretty much neck and neck with everybody. Even if you fall behind, it'll bring you back up to the pack. See, like, I bopped in there really quick. Wario bopped right there, but he'll come right back. Grabbing those coins is a waste of time. See, yeah, he's already back up. Alright, so we got... Ooh! Alright, so right here is where it matters. Yeah, cool, we got it. I don't know, every once in a while I lose that one. Cool, so that was pretty good. Okay, so, this next one, do a little mini tutorial on this one. Handcar Havoc, you never have to brake. Okay, there is a brake, like, button that you can press, which is supposed to be used to help you go around turns, but, like, your partner will brake in this one, especially if you have a computer partner. You see how, like, the lights are flashing in the back of the cart thing? That means that Luigi's actually braking. For me! No! DK! Oh god! I've never died there! RIP! Alright, it's fine. At least I died early. I wonder if DK's weight might have a factor right there, actually. RIP! Okay, so that's the first bonk of the run. It actually doesn't kill the possibility of a PB for me, though. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and play this a little safe then, since I know that that's coming. Alright, so where was it again? It was like right here, wasn't it? Alright, so they've died, so we're going to go ahead and... We're going to play safe. Dude, DK's big! Yo, RIP! Okay, again, playing this hella safe. Especially since the computer died there, it's free to continue on. Alright, right here is pretty much a straightaway. So like I said, that actually might not be enough to ruin PB pace though. Alright, so Ghost Guess, you can get first shot if you have a good eye. What basically we're looking for is the first ghost to move. That's the one that has the treasure chest. I might play it safe and wait for a second cycle. Or, if I think I'm confident, I'll try it for first. So here we go. Alright, I'm pretty confident. Yo, we got it. So my PB, just to let you guys know, is a 36.11. World record is 34.01. But there's a couple of spots coming up, and you'll probably see it. Unless the game cooperates with me, it can be significant time, like, add. They're pretty RNG heavy levels. And if you don't do them right, I mean, restarting them takes a while. So, about 50-second time loss every time you fail. So that's why I put my run prediction at 40 seconds originally. 45 is a really safe bet. I'd be embarrassed if I got anywhere near 45. Alright, so here I need 10 coins, which this, again, is pretty RNG based because you don't know where the coin bags are, which is really what we want. Whoa, we're good. I got a bunch of coin bags. Alright, so we completed this level. This one hangs up a lot of new players, though, because it's RNG based, and it can be kind of hard to move around. Especially with the computers, you know, bopping India and stuff like that. So that's a pretty hard one to beat when you're new. But right there was pretty good. Yo, Smart Alec with the awesome run. I'm excited to see his next one, too. Alright, so that one... my hand. I'm pretty sure... Like, don't quote me, Ray. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter how fast you rotate. Oh my god, this one's gonna be so hard with DK! So, yeah. Tipsy Tourney, there's a route that we take. It's kind of challenging. And even as a fairly experienced runner in this game, I actually struggle with it a lot. And especially as DK, who's massive. Like, this might be really hard. That's what she said. Okay, so here we go. Oh, gonna get it! Oh, man, so close. Alright, that's fine. We got it. Dang! That was almost the best I've ever done that. For shame. I could have done that way faster. I'm bumming, dude. Anyway, so this one right here is a little bit of RNG as well. It depends on how long it takes until the bomb goes off. I'll explain it if things go wrong, what the mechanics of this level are, but let's see. We're gonna kill Peach. You guys down to kill Peach? Oh, yo, I didn't even throw it to Peach! Oh, they'll give it back, they'll give it back! Yes, Peach done! Alright, Bombsketball. This one might be hard with DK, too. Again, DK is like double the size of Mario, so I'm definitely not used to playing as him. So what we're going to do here, we're going to veer to the left, because the computers actually do the exact same animation every time you play this. They both run to the back left. Nice. That was pretty good. So what you do there is you just veer to the left, jump over them since they'll be right in front of you. I usually jump off of them and then throw. That's pretty safe. P-safe. Alright guys, this is literally the hardest level of the entire run. Like, this could make or break this run hard. And it's probably visually the most stimulating level too. It's really cool. So you guys definitely want to check this out. I'm gonna focus in. We did it! We did it! We did it! No, that's literally the most boring, level in the entire run, by far. We did it! Alright. So Slot Machine does have, depending on what you actually get in Slot Machine, it does depend on how many coins you pop out. So you can technically save time by getting a combination that gives you less coins. But for time save, oh my god, this is actually going to be a lot. It's just safer to do it this way. And just do it as fast as you can. That's so many. I think the only one that gives you more is the Mario hat, so... This is really good pace, by the way. I shouldn't say that, because actually the hardest part of this game is coming up. This being the first. Alright, so the next 3 levels are run killers, like, almost for everyone. So the crane game, there's 2 variables that are into play here. I have to get a computer player, and it's the angle that you grab them at, and the pace of mashing, not necessarily to mash as fast as you can. Oh, come on, crane game, yes! That is no joke. That is one of the hardest levels. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, getting the angle right and getting your mash correctly, because if you don't, you drop the computer and you waste a lot of time. So that's awesome to get that. And then we go right into another hard level. This one is just hard to see sometimes, which pipe to go through. So here we go. Let's try it. Oh god, I have no idea. I'm guessing, that's complete guess on this one. I might have just gotten it. I have no idea. I don't think I did. Nope. Man, that was a really hard combination, though. So, the problem with Pipe Maze is that if you fail it, which I just did, it's about a 50-second time loss. So that's unfortunate. But we'll jump into it again. So that RNG was pretty bad because it shoved all of the pipes at the very top, which is really hard to like depict. All right, I got it this time. So this one will go in. This one's really easy because it scales into a V. So that'll do it. Typically, you can usually get it the second time. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me being superstitious, but we got it. Not too bad. I gotta do better next time. So that probably knocks me off of PB pace, more than likely. I would have to get some really solid RNG from here in order to save it. So this is the last of the really RNG heavy levels, because this one, again, it's 3 in a row, man. Pipe Maze, Crane Game, and then Bowl Over. So Bowl Over, completely RNG in what direction the computers move. I have to hit all of them down in order to pass this. So they have to group up. Sometimes they don't. This time they did. So we should be fine. We got them. But sometimes they spread out, and it's impossible to win this level. So that's when the RNG can really dick you up, so to speak. I say 2 memes already, lol. Alright, cool. So those are the RNG heavy levels. We only died once on Pipe Maze, which is actually really good. Deathless Run is pretty much what you need for a top 10 time, but, I mean, it's pretty good if you don't spend a lot of time in those areas. It's pretty good. That was a really good section for the most part. So this one we only need 25. 25 coins, and then we can stop jumping on these guys, which actually saves you time if you let them drop on their own without hitting them. So once we get to 25, I'll actually stop jumping on their heads. 19, 20. Yeah, we'll get them. 21. 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright, so it's time save from here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And they dropped. It's not a lot of time save, but it's there. Okay. So Bandstand is a little bit of a jokester. So you can do everything right in Bandstand and still fail it. And that just basically means, did you do things more right and more on time than another computer player? There's usually about one computer player that plays perfectly. Okay, it sounds like both Mario and Yoshi are doing well right now. Wario's just destroying himself. So I need one of them to probably mess up here. Ooh, this will be interesting. Mario and Luigi didn't mess up, but it gave it to me and Mario. Okay. You still pass if you share the spotlight with a computer. It's still considered a pass. So, we're good. So we're heading into World 8. So we get through this part, and then we're in the home stretch. So, I would say this time is probably going to be closer to a 38, if I had to guess. If there's no more bonks, we'll get probably a 38 here.
Ready? Go!
So running of the bulb is literally just Juke City, dude. Juke City. I never trust my my computers to do the right job. Like right now they're doing fine. At some point all of them will most likely become possessed. Okay, see, Luigi's already, Wario's already gotten duped. Luigi's got duped twice. Wario now up to 2. Mario's a legend. So, and almost all of them are possessed. Right? Nope. Just Mario up here. Nobody seems to care about him. Wario, get him, dude. Get him. There you go. Good boy. Alright, should be able to finish the level right here. Yep. No, it's funny, the best split I've ever done in this level, I actually lost the light bulb to a computer player who ended up grabbing it and taking it in for the win, and I ended up trying to defend him. And for some reason, I like, you know, best split ever at that point. So I have no idea if it's technically faster for the computer to run. That's something that we may want to look into as a community. To give you some background too, especially while we play this somewhat boring mini game. I have to get 15 coins in order to pass from here. The community has about 70 runners, the lowest time being 2 hours. So if you're thinking about running this game, I can tell you right now, it probably won't take you 2 hours to beat. I think my first run ever was just over an hour. This is really hard with DK. Excuse me? There you go. Okay, 1 coin. Alright, so there's 6. Alright, so we're good. Now what's interesting is that if all 3 of them are available, they won't come for you. But the second one of them latches onto another one of them, whoever's remaining will come after your bag. But until that happens, they actually won't go for me. And this is a perfect loop, which doesn't happen very often, where none of them will grab it because they're looping perfectly. But like right there, Mario actually could have grabbed me, and he did not. Uh-oh. Alright, so the loop broke. Mario's coming after me now. And then now that they're all available, Mario will stop pursuing me. This is like the weirdest mechanic. This actually happens, there's a similar effect in an upcoming level that's pretty similar. It's just so dumb. I don't know. I don't understand the AI mechanic there. But whatever. I mean, it makes that minigame pretty easy once you get 15. Alright, Cape Way. Typically, this is RNG based as well. Those little spike dudes that you're going to see in a second, they move in RNG patterns, but typically you can go straight for the end and they don't bother you. That guy got really close, actually. So there we go. I missed the jump, which is unfortunate, but we still got the key in.
Finish!
Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, majority of the Mario Party runners that do not run this game on the actual N64 will run it on Project 64 version 1.7, which is the allowed emulator for this run. So here, the second you see it light up, you can technically push down. So there's a way to do this faster. I could probably even go faster pace than I am right now. There we go. This is probably as fast as I can go, and I'm messing up a couple times here. There's a lot of leeway, though. I mean, the computers are really bad at that minigame, so even if you mess up a little bit, you're not going to lose it. Yeah, we're at a 30 right now. This is probably a 38 pace. Okay, so a good hint with Facelift is majority of the movements that the face makes that you have to emulate are extremes. And I'll give an example in a second here. Okay, those eyebrows are extremes. And what I mean by an extreme is that you can grab the eyebrow and pull it until it stops moving in all directions. That's literally where the eyebrows are. I don't think the mouth opened at all, actually. The nose did. Right about there. I mean, this is pretty easy. What do you guys think I'm going to get? It scores anywhere from 0 to 100. In fact, go ahead and guess what I'm going to get, and then go ahead and guess what stupid Yoshi over there is going to get. Actually, the mouth does look a little open, doesn't it? I'm going to try it a little. Oh, God, that's way too open! Oh, no! Okay, we got it. If you get under an 80, you won't pass that minigame. That's hilarious. I thought I ruined it. No, 98, 90. Well, 94 is what I got. Alright, so similar to Grab Bag is this game. Except for the only way, the pass parameters on this one is to simply have one coin remaining. But what we can do here is, again, manipulate the computer's AI into just running circles with us. Mario's doing something weird, though. Mario Tail's weird. This is what's typical. They do like a leapfrog fashion in a circle, and they keep swinging behind you. So yeah, they're leapfrogging each other right now. And you can literally do this until the time runs out, and then you win.
Finish.
I really thought I ruined that. It's hilarious.
Clear.
So yeah, that's a pretty easy minigame. Alright, so this is a pretty challenging level. The hammer drop, because what we need is 10 coins to win. The best RNG that you can get is he drops 2 bags right away, you pick up both bags, and you kill yourself. However, okay, I'm playing it safe. I have 1 coin. Because with all these computers here, it's very challenging to grab anything with them around. Alright, so we're at 7 right now. That'll be 8. That'll be 9. We'll grab that bag and end it.
Finish.
So that RNG wasn't very good, but it wasn't bad either. Sometimes you don't get your bags until the very end of the level, so he'll always throw bags. It's just, you know, you want to make sure you grab them. So that was pretty fun. That was a good one, actually. Alright, the first slot car. A lot of people have a lot of problems with slot cars. My biggest advice here is never go halfway on your accelerator.
Ready?
Always full tilt or nothing. And when you're on the outside track, you don't have to alternate. But like right here, if I feel like I'm going to spin out, I release the thumbstick and then immediately push it back up once I feel like I have control again. That takes some time to get it used to, but once you get used to it, this is a free minigame. Like, I'm destroying these kids. And then once you're on the outside track, you can just press and hold up and you got it. So.
Clear.
So yeah. It's a pretty easy minigame once you get used to it. You have to get used to like how many wiggles your cart will make until it spins out. So. Alright guys, play along in this game with me. The shell game. You all know it. I mean, you should know it. You'll get it the second it starts. You'll understand what's going on. So play it with me. See if you can get the right one with me. Which one is it? Wow, that's a really hard pattern, too. I still have it. Do you? Alright. I'm going to wait 2 seconds, and then I'm going to go for it. Which one is it? Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. It's totally top right.
Finish.
Did you get it? Gave up. Alright, Knock Block Tower has a little bit of RNG as well. This is pretty good RNG, actually. So we'll hit this. Wait for that to come down. Hit that, and then... Yeah, it's pretty perfect.
Finish.
There's a way to do that... I think there's a way to do that frame perfect. Don't quote me. Bummer. We're barely going to miss my PB. That's unfortunate. So yeah, world record time has already beaten this, and actually top 10 time is about to pass as well. I think it's 34.40 is, or 34.55, or 35.55. I think that's top 10. I don't have the leaderboard up, unfortunately. So the only difference between this and a TAS run is this part right here is the only part that's somewhat unachievable. If you jump at the last frame on these platforms, you actually get further distance. But it's pretty much only a TAS strat. Perfect. Oh, banana. Alright guys, this is the last level, which is Slot Car Derby 2. Which has the same mechanics as the first slot car, except for it's a challenging map, and Toad is a beast at this game. So yeah, we just passed my PB at 36:11. Alright, so Toad's the pacemaker. Whatever position Toad is in, I have to beat that position. He will always finish second or first, depending on where I'm at. So, like, even if Toad seems like he might be out of this race, oh, God, I was playing as Mario. Holy shit. I was literally looking at Mario. Oh, God. I don't know how good I'm doing. Oh, God. This is so embarrassing. I was playing as Mario, and I still got through his DK. Oh, God, I might not win this. Oh, no, he moves to the upper row. All right, I think I got it. That's so funny. Oh, my God. So timer ends when I cross the finish line.
New record.
Here we go, 37:04. That's so funny, dude. I love it, man. Alright, 37:04 is a really good time. Again, only 50 seconds off my PB, which is literally a pipe maze bonk. So if I had beaten pipe maze, this could have come close to a PB. So, alright guys, there you have it. Mario Party any percent. I don't really have anything to showcase. I think I'm a little ahead of time. I might be behind time though. I don't know. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Again, my name is Buffalo Prime. This charity is a phenomenal thing to be donating for and to be working towards, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. I'll give the reins back to a main man, MC, and we'll catch you guys later, man. Thanks for letting me showcase that.